The son of murdered NCP leader Baba Siddiqui. I'm moving on now, leaving it at this. We're tracking the story very closely on the investigation angle, all angles being investigated by the Mumbai police. Now, moving on to the big story on Republic. Following the response of Justin Trudeau at a deposition, he was asked a question. At the deposition, he said that there was no evidentiary proof shared with India. It was only intelligence. So you have one camp of Trudeau, and this is one Trudeau who said, he's the same Trudeau, he said that proof was shared with India, but when he deposed, he said no evidentiary proof was shared, it was just intelligence, exposing himself. The Ministry of External Affairs has issued a very, very strong statement while responding to Trudeau's attempts to target India without any proof. Here's the response of the Ministry of External Affairs to what Justin Trudeau admitted last evening. Here's what Justin Trudeau said. I'll play out what Justin Trudeau said and then the response of the Ministry of External Affairs, please.
As we approached the end of August and September, the big thing that was happening was India was itself hosting the leader of the summit of the advanced economies of the world, the G20. So it was a big moment for India, welcoming the world, all the leaders of the world to Delhi for a very important summit. And we had the opportunity of making it a very uncomfortable summit for India if we went public with these allegations ahead of time. We chose not to. We chose to continue to work behind the scenes to try and get India to cooperate with us. Their asks of us was, well, how much do you know? Give us the evidence you have on this. And our response was, well, it's within your security agencies. You should be looking into how much they know. You should be engaging us. No, tell us what you know. Show us the evidence. And at that point, it was primarily intelligence, not hard evidentiary proof. So we said, well, let's work together and look into your security services and maybe we can get that done. No, we're not doing that.
No.
We have made our position very clear on this particular matter. You would have seen that several press releases have been issued in the last 2 days, putting out our position, which we are very clear that since September of 2023, the Canadian government has not shared any shred of information with us. Yesterday, again, after the public inquiry, public hearing, we had again issued a statement saying that Canada has leveled serious allegations but has so far not given any evidence to back it up. Regarding your question on the comments made, I would allude to the comments made by the State Department. We would say that as far as the allegations are concerned, PM Trudeau's own admission yesterday would indicate the value. As regards our stance on the allegations, we will naturally reject false imputations against our diplomats. Regarding a question, you would have seen we had summoned the Acting High Commissioner of Canada, and thereafter conveyed that we had no faith that the Canadian government will look after the safety of our diplomats, and therefore we had taken a decision to withdraw our High Commissioner and along with him 5 other diplomats. Subsequent to that, we saw that there was a communication from the Canadian side asking them to leave, but we had withdrawn our diplomats before their decision. On your question as to where we see this particular relationship going, well, to tell you very frankly, India-Canada ties, economic ties, are very strong and vibrant. We have a lot of Canadian pension funds who are invested here. We have a large Indian diaspora in Canada, which is the bridge through which we maintain very strong people-to-people links with Canada. We have a large possibly the largest cohort of international students in Canada as well. We hope, this particular crisis has been precipitated by Trudeau government's baseless allegations. We hope, so that is how we look at the issue that you raised, how we see the relationship going forward. And let me tell you also, Canada is a major beneficiary of all these linkages, strong linkages that we have.
Another bizarre comment that the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made, who's completely made a fool of his own government in the last few days. While at the deposition, he also claimed that the Indian diplomats were